Okay, Katra, after finding that note, we know it's free. 7-9. Let's try that.
Oh, what are these things?
Demons! What are demons doing in a prison?
That's a lot of hostiles. Well, your time has come. Target neutralized.
Devils and now demons. Encountering both in such a relatively short time is seldom a good sign. Either you are cursed with rotten luck or something is brewing. Unless Rebel's End is taken to enlisting monsters from the Abyss as guards, something has gone thoroughly awry. This is becoming increasingly distressing.
The Abyss?
What is the Abyss exactly?
It is one of the lower planes, a seething pit of madness, rage, and destruction. Its endless layers are populated with demons of all shapes and forms, varying in intellect and cunning, but uniform in their desire to wreak chaos and kill. The Abyss is reckless, thoughtless evil made manifest.
How worried should I be about this?
Yeah.
Very. If there are this many demons in one room, then there are likely to be others. They were likely summoned and then broke free from their summoner. If the summoner was particularly careless, they may have left a portal open, through which more demons and demonic spirits could enter our world. Unfortunately, I think that the lockdown we just lifted may have been the only thing keeping them here in the prison.
Uh-oh.
How likely is it that the prison's keepers have summoned these things?
Unlikely. The Lord's Alliance may be only as good as their interests allow, or as benefits them, but they are intelligent enough to know that summoning demons for help is an often counterproductive and deadly proposition.
Oh.
They would forbid such practices within their institutions, including this one.
Any advice going into this?
Yes, don't die, and get out as quickly as you can.
Oh.
Helpful.
As we go, look for evidence of a cult like the one we found near Candlekeep. If we find who or whatever created the portal, we may in turn discover a way to collapse it.
Well, that's an interesting provide. Target's neutralized. Divine Smite! I'll have plenty of money after this. That's probably a mimic. Let's approach. Hi, mimic. Hello, yellow cheeky bastard. I'm glad to take all your money.
take all your money. There, let's lay on the head. There, target's neutralized.
Those must have been the guards. Either there is a spellcaster nearby animating them, or they've been possessed by demonic spirits.
Well, they're not much of a guards anymore. I'll say that much. They're quite easy to take down, actually. Target neutralized. Let's keep going.
I do not see evidence of the warden, nor anyone else. He likely took the keys with him, but you might...
You find a journal bound in plain. Pulling aside a loose brick in the wall, you find a lockbox tucked. You find odd implements around that can act as a port. Once there's enough space to fit your fingers between them. After spending about 10 minutes fiddling with a tumbler,
Now grab the book. And let's actually read the book. Interesting. Huh. Let's continue our search.
That looks like it was probably the warden. Their body is no longer their own. No choice, no movement, not commanded by something else. A puppet. Nothing to be done, no helping them, nothing.
Hello, Warden. Well, I say die. I'll be
Have to
taking
break
your
him.
money.
That is all. Just break what is left. Break the shell. Break the puppet, and it will be over. There. There. It is done. Good work.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You sounded a little lost for a while there.
I am fine now.
Want to talk?
That seemed to really affect you. Do you want to talk about what just happened?
This is too familiar. Like what happened in my cave, the close spaces, being unable to do anything, having to watch everything around me without the power to influence it, then seeing someone else whose body has been stolen from them and turned into a marionette for someone else's amusement or cruel deeds, while I am forced to feel you break what is left of them. But I see me in my body instead of a skeleton, and it just makes everything... I feel everything that you feel, and see everything that you see in a physical sense, but my emotions are still my own, and they color our experiences differently. I see them differently in that way, and I cannot control how those experiences affect me, and that in itself makes it worse. The lack of control, that is. Feeling even more helpless and all the more weak and pathetic because of it. It spirals into panic or becomes a dark pit that I lose myself in, and it does not stop. Even after whatever we have done ends, I still feel it. For a long time afterward, minutes, hours. Pretending to be fine, even speaking normally, is exhausting in a way that should not apply to someone without a body.
I'm sorry. That's a lot.
It really is.
I knew you were feeling strained, but I hadn't realized it was that powerful. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Thank you, but do not be sorry. I do not mean this to sound ungrateful, but it feels more like pity than sympathy, even if my mind knows otherwise. Perhaps it is best we move on.
Agreed.
Keys. Find the keys.
You sift through the shards